How does this side look?
Beautiful.
Okay. Hi, and welcome to Two Mums and a Camera.
Hello.
We are back, and we are here today to talk about the D word. Or is it the K word? Diet?
Keto. I know a little bit about this. You don't know anything about this?
I know it's a lot of meat.
No. See, that is a misconception.
Is there a lot of meat involved?
No.
There's no meat involved.
There is meat involved. I don't know a lot about this. This is not a diet video. This is not a how-to, because I'm failing in all areas of my life right now. So, keto is moderate protein, lots of vegetables, low carbs, and high fat.
Yeah, because
I might be wrong.
The fat and the protein have to go together, right?
I might be wrong about the high. It might be moderate. Please don't be mad at me. This is not a diet video. This is just talking a bit about this diet trend. We're not telling you how to do it. There are a lot of really good people out there that actually know how to do it. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I started this because
she looks great.
I did some research and I realized the idea of keto and intermittent fasting, which I love, is to reduce the insulin levels in your body. That's the goal. And so what I've been doing that is working for me, I like to call it Cheeto keto, because I'm not eating Cheetos all day, although
I was just gonna say,
you know, that might work too, but anyway, Cheeto keto is what I do, and it's terrible. I know it defeats the purpose of keto. All you scientific people, I don't want to hear about it. I know it defeats the purpose. I only eat right now between 10 and 6, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. I eat low carb. I don't have no carbs. I have low carbs. So yesterday I had a little bit of homemade granola and some sweet potatoes. Those were my carbs for the day. I eat dairy, I eat fat, but fat as in olives, nuts. What else do I eat? Some cheese, a little bit, and I eat moderate protein. So for lunch, I had a bit of pork tenderloin with a salad and some nuts. For dinner, I had, I didn't even have a lot of protein with dinner. So this is the thing, I don't like a lot of red meat, so I'm kind of cheating on the keto. But I'm finding this is really working for me. And you know what I've discovered?
And you're not hungry in the morning when you wake up.
I used to be somebody who could not roll out of bed, get out of the house without eating, without passing out. But now I have a coffee with cream in it. If I have the coffee and cream, I can go till 10 a.m. and I get up at 6. So that's 4 hours.
That's a long time.
Of not eating, and I'm not that hungry. So what I'm trying to train myself to do is eat when I'm hungry. Eat when my stomach is actually growling and I feel hungry. And if I don't feel that way, try not to eat. It's hard to do because I work, right? So I have set breaks and I'm trying to figure out how to negotiate this. But I sent my husband to Costco to buy a lot of stuff, but he brought home Brazil nuts. Have you ever had a Brazil nut?
Yeah, they're very good.
I think they make me hyper. I love them. I feel like the Brazil nuts make me happy and give me a lot of boost of energy. I don't know what it is. Jesse's over here looking at me like I'm crazy. No, honestly.
Let's just key in the Brazilian music.
Yeah, Brazil nuts are they're like a happy nut. So I'm embracing, I don't know, I'm embracing my Cheeto keto. My stomach feels much better. I'm not getting bloated in the afternoon.
Now, for the intermittent fasting, how many hours is that?
Well, I don't know. I eat between 10 and 6, so that's 8 hours a day that I'm allowed to eat. But I think a true intermittent fast, some people shrink that to 6.
But what's the fasting period?
From 6 p.m. till 10 o'clock
so
the
that's
next
12.
day.
That's 12 plus. We're trying to do. Is
1,
that
2,
16
3,
hours?
4, 5, 6,
That's
7,
a long
8,
time,
9.
Shell.
Wait a minute. 6 and 6.
It's 12.
12 plus 4 is 16. It's 16 hours.
Yeah,
It's a long time. Your body then is using the stored fat in your fat cells to fuel itself, and that's what you want it to do. If you keep feeding yourself, it doesn't have to use those reserves. I don't know if any of this is actual. I think it's scientific.
Well, there's a lot of people doing it now, and there are a lot of people feeling good on it.
I wouldn't recommend doing it if you feel terrible. If you do something and you feel good, then it's got to be good. And Brazil nuts are good.
Well, I've been trying not to eat after dinner. I've been trying to have a snack like at 8 or 9 o'clock. And then I try not to have my breakfast till around 11, which is just a shake. So I'm really not
You're kinda
eating.
doing that.
I'm kind of not eating anything
Yeah.
until like 2 or 3 o'clock when I have my lunch.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So-
I take my shake now with me, so I have just my coffee until 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But my husband did this thing where he said he was going to do the BS diet, the no BS diet. Do you know what that is?
No.
Bread and sugar. So we haven't even talked about sugar. That's another thing with this. No refined sugar.
Sugar's just a bad idea all around.
And I don't even really have fruit. I have berries, red berries in my smoothie. Sometimes I'll have a very small apple. I've cut out the banana in the smoothie.
They say that you should have bananas at night.
We're gonna eat nuts and bananas at night.
You know, the Brazil nut that makes you happy and a banana at night. That's all you need. That's all you need.
No, but I'm not eating at night. So the hardest part is not eating after 6 o'clock and not having
Oh,
sugar.
and the other thing is cherry juice at night. Helps you sleep too. Seriously. Cherry juice. Cherry juice and banana.
Has like. So as you can tell, we're not very scientific. We're not diet experts.
I think, to be quite honest with you, I think that diets are just a bad idea. I think diets to try and work your calories out so that you're eating less and cutting out sugars and carbs, and to a degree, especially carbs, because you do need good
Yeah.
carbs, is a good idea. But I don't think that it's a lifelong thing
Well,
that you should
I
do.
don't want to live in a world without wine
Me neither.
or the occasional.
Chocolate?
I have chocolate more than just occasionally. But I mean,
But dark chocolate's good for you.
there's certain things I don't want to give up, and I know that it's better for me, but I think I've come a long way, and I think I'm eating pretty clean now. So there, that's it. So if you're trying any of this stuff, let us know how it's going or what you're doing.
And try out the Cheeto Keto? Is that
The
what
Cheeto
the
Keto.
Cheeto Keto?
Please don't. I mean, basically, if you listen to any expert, they're going to say if you cheat on keto, it takes you so many days to get back into ketosis and all that. I'm not in ketosis. I don't think I want to be in ketosis.
That sounds interesting. What is it like to be in ketosis? Is that when you're like zoned out and like...
No, it's not. I think it's just the state of your body where you're burning fat for fuel versus, I don't even know if I got that right. Sorry, excuse me. We're going to leave now. Thanks for watching. Give me 5.